Hey everyone, it's Dr. Kelly. I'm just doing a video just to show some GDAX trades that I'm going to be doing, and I'm just doing this to play around and learn the system. I did one video a while back and I haven't really gotten into it since that video. So just to update you on what I've done so far, I'm just only messing around with like 50 bucks or something like that. I had 50 bucks in my Coinbase account, so I deposited into GDAX because of course they are the same company, right? So I clicked on deposit, I clicked on Coinbase, whatever amount was here, I clicked on that and then entered that amount here and then deposited, and it just went very quickly. So just so you know how to do that, if you have money in your Coinbase account, you can pop it on over here to GDAX and get to trading. Okay, so anyway, again, this is just 50 bucks and I'm just messing around because I want to have fun and learn some new stuff, so I'm challenging myself to learn new things. So, now one thing I do know from what I remember is if you set your own limit order, then you're not charged for trades, something to that effect, whereas if you do a market order, then you are charged. So market is whatever the price is at that moment, you're going to go ahead and put an order in at that point. If you do limit, oh, and back up, market, this last trade would be market price. Limit is where you say, okay, well, I don't want to pay this price, I want to pay something else. So as you can see, I put in an order way back when it was, let's see, 11.032, and I put an order in at 11.051. That wasn't too long ago, but it's been slowly going down. Okay, so again, oh, and just so you know, I'm going to cancel this order. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another order and just kind of play around with it. So I'm going to do click here, and that's going to populate this right here. Okay, and then for the price, I'm going to click, let me see where I can do it. I think it's here. Yes, so you click here. Oh, no, that didn't populate right. Let's try that over here. Alright, cool. And that populates here. And I'll put this to populate there. Okay, so that's how you auto-populate, unless, of course, you want to go ahead and just type everything in. You know, 0.0047, let's just say. Okay, so either way you want to do it. Alright, cool. So now, the price is now $10,975. Alright, and this right here, this is where the action is really happening. All these are orders that are waiting. All these are orders that are waiting, but this is where you see the action happening. So that again is what they call a market price. Everything is happening right here. Okay, so you can kind of get an idea of which way the market is going to go a little bit. You know, nothing's set in stone, but you can kind of get an idea by watching the orders that are hitting the immediate time frame. So like right now what's hitting is 10,960. Okay, and as you can see, I had an order in for 11.051. Alright, so we can see it is going down, and the order I had before I canceled it, it would have been way up here, because as you can see, whenever a new order comes in, all the old orders slide up this way. Same thing is here, is all these new orders are going this way, but if it doesn't get filled, like my order would have been way up here somewhere, so it's disappeared. So, and we can see a lot of movement at this time. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and see about putting in another price range. Let's say, I'm going to say here, and I'm going to sell, and then place my sell order. Okay, it was rejected, cannot place order at that. Okay, let's see what else let's see what I did wrong. 10, I wanted to do this one here. Let's see. Well, let me go ahead and put in an order I want to put in. Let's see. 109.2603 is the current price. So what if I put in 109.26 period? What if I put that in? Oh, my bad. Bye. No, that's right. Sell. I had it right. Because I have BTCs. I want to sell them. You cannot place. Okay, so still learning. Now, mind you, as you can tell, I'm still learning how to figure this stuff out. So, let me see, what if I put on that exactly? No, that's right. It keeps going to. Okay, is that my error? Is that the error I'm making? Okay, let's see. All right. So this order is now an open order. Okay. And it is the last trade price. So this is my order right here. But this is the order that is, I guess I'm going to say it's the order that's up. Okay. Up on deck. So might not get filled because somebody wants to buy at this price. So as you saw, my order went way back up there. So it jumped right past my order. Okay, so here's my order, 10926, and it's already 10911 just that quick, and my order is way up here now. Okay, so I can at this point cancel the order again, and let's play some more. So let's say I'm gonna go ahead and slide back up. Didn't mean to slide that far. Go ahead and put this amount in, and I'm gonna tap on this. Oh, that's why I keep making that mistake. So that's why. Okay, let's see if I click here. 260, and I'm gonna change this up to 50. Wow, just that quick. 58 went down to 30. Let's go to 28, maybe 29. Nope, and look, it already jumped to 812. And from what I remember from my days of trading in Forex, this is called chasing the market. But again, I'm just doing this just so I can play around and try something new. Oh, missed it just again. It went to 805. So it's 808. Cancel. So a lot of times you just have to get in there and be willing to experiment and play and see what happens. So again, this is only 50 bucks. I don't mind getting in here and learning this system and trying something new. I don't mind that. I don't mind making mistakes with 50 bucks. I have no problem with that. But if I figure out how to do this and it goes well, then I can build my skills up, and then I can really start learning how to trade with 500 bucks or $5,000 or something like that. But you have to be willing to get in here and try something. There's only so much YouTubing you can do. YouTube is the greatest university. I really believe that. Greatest free university. Okay, let me make sure I say that. The greatest free university. But at some point you have to get in here and just start trying and doing things yourself. And so that's what I'm just doing. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and play around with it a little bit longer and see what else I can figure out and learn and go step by step. So I'll let you guys look over my shoulder as I try to figure out some more stuff. Okay, now I just noticed, before I put this order in, I just noticed we have a pause here. Okay, so we see it going down, then it kind of really dropped, right? And I see that it spiked up just a little bit. Now, I would, other than me just learning and playing around with this particular system, other than that, strategically, I would think that if I can get it, you see the top of this green wick right here? If I could have gotten it at that price, that would have been great. Okay, because what I have is, let me scroll up. I have Bitcoins, and this is the Bitcoin to the US dollar, right? So I have these Bitcoins, and I want to sell the Bitcoins. When I sell the Bitcoins, the money is going to go here to US dollars, right? Okay, cool. So then the idea is you want to go sell your Bitcoins here, and now you have US dollars. And then when it keeps going, when and if, of course, because we don't know the future, in the future, keep on going, fast forward, if it gets down to, let's say, 10,007, 10,000, all the way down here, and I think that it's going to stop going down, then I want to take my little $50 in cash now and buy Bitcoin and hope then it'll start going back up. Okay, so I'm going to say that one more time, make sure I say it right. So the idea is when you see it going down on a downtrend, okay, you want to see if you can get in when it pulls back a little bit. So it was down here and then it pulled back up for a second. If you can sell it here and then it continues going back down, then that's good, because at some point when it does stop, if I'm sitting here, whenever that is, and I recognize it and I think it's going to be a good time for it to actually turn around and start going back up, then I can buy back in and buy my Bitcoins back, my $50 worth of Bitcoin back with my $50 in US dollars, which will be sitting here once I sell these. Then I will have my Bitcoin at a lower price, and now I can ride it back up and make a little bit of profit as it goes back up. And that's the whole thing that you're doing with this kind of trading, is you're learning how to trade the market. You're learning how to trade Bitcoin against the US dollar as it fluctuates. Okay, so technically when I first started, and it was, I think the first order I put in was like 11,050 something or something like that, somewhere around here. When I first started the video, I was somewhere around here. If I could have got that and sold it here, right, and then bought it down here at the very, very bottom of this green candle, and if this is the turnaround point, then I can buy my Bitcoins back and then ride this up and then sell it here. Okay, so this is just an experiment, and just me messing around, learning the system, and since I'm learning it, I just wanted to share it with you guys, and see if you can learn something too, step by step. A lot of times I watch YouTube videos, and I can be completely honest, if it's something new that I'm watching or learning, I might not learn, I might not understand every single thing that happens in that video. But if I might be able to pick out one or two things that advance my knowledge just for those 1 or 2 minutes or those 1 or 2 seconds, I'm like, oh, okay, good. That whole video to me was worth it because I learned something more than what I learned before. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm trying to present here as well. So anyway, with that being said, let's see, we are at 10,860, 10,856. Okay, and yeah, there we go, 11,051. All right, so 10,855.85. Let's see, 839.8. Let's see. Okay. Okay. And I see the price just jumped up to 42 point, let's say 6. Okay, so maybe I just figured out something. So I put out the orders I was putting in before that were getting rejected were lower than this price. The price that just got accepted was higher than this price. So maybe that is what that is. But now check this out. Now we have a second candle here that's going green, and it's higher than this first candle. So this might be the turnaround spot. Why is that important? Well, if it is the turnaround spot, this would be the perfect time for somebody. Oh, it just went red. This would be the perfect time if it was the turnaround spot to buy some Bitcoin, and then just go ahead and ride it up a little bit, make you a little bit of profit, and get out. You don't want to look for a home run. You don't want to buy it here and wait for it to go to 20,000. No, you just want to buy a little bit, and then when it goes to maybe like right about here, you get out. Okay, so you make little bitty increments of money and profit. So anyway, this is my instructional video for me. I'm teaching myself this, but I'm glad you guys joined me. All right, take care now.